I'm mad. I literally just recorded a video before this regarding this issue, and right when I was about to upload it to YouTube, my computer crashed. Well, not my computer, but the program I use to capture my screen crashed. And it was a good monologue. It really was. I'm probably going to forget most of what I said now. Anyways. Another terrorist attack happened in France. A lone gunman opened fire before being killed as he fled the scene, police say. And then down here we have the story. A car pulled up alongside a police bus just before 2100 and a man got out, opening fire with an automatic weapon at the bus. After killing an officer, he attempted to run away while shooting at other officers, 2 of whom he injured, the spokesman added. He was then shot dead by security forces. Now, for those who don't know, since 2015, France has suffered over 235 deaths from jihadist terrorist attacks. I think this will help strengthen Marine Le Pen's campaign. And the reason why is for the same reason why Donald Trump's campaign was strengthened last year when the Florida Pulse nightclub shooting happened. It's because people want change. What this will do, this will act as a catalyst, bringing in more of a nationalistic policy, the policy being to protect our countries first. And that's the major issue that I think leaders like Hillary Clinton and Merkel from Germany seem to neglect, is that people want their families safe before they want the families of other countries safe. It's that simple. And there's nothing selfish about it. There's nothing horrible about it. The fact is, when you are a leader of a country, you should take care of your citizens first. People like Merkel are doing this to try to garner some praise from Western nations, that they are indeed an altruistic leader of the free world, and they are leading the way to bring conformity and peace through all of the Middle East, from Eastern Europe to Central Europe to Western Europe. But the fact is that Germany has seen an uptake of 95% of crimes since she started accepting Syrian refugees. And they call them migrants now because apparently it's less demeaning, which isn't true because they're not migrants. But since she started receiving and accepting Syrian refugees, crime is up 95%. I have seen on Paul Joseph Watson's channel that he has some videos of where German police actually force German citizens to lower their flags when they're carry them on the street. The reasoning is because they don't want to cause any kind of controversy with their fellow neighbors, that is, the Islamic refugees. It's also not a secret that Islam is not a religion of peace. It's not. I have done a video, I will put the link in the description, and the title is Islam, a Religion of Hate, ? And the pith of the video, the main point of the video, was to illustrate how women in Islam are oppressed. And by doing that, we can conclude that that the Nation of Islam, or the doctrine of Islam, does not represent peace. It may not represent hate, but it does represent violence. And we see this now in countries like Sweden and countries like Germany. The more they accept Islamic refugees, the higher crime rates they have. And it's not due because of attrition. That is, it's not due because they have more people in their nations now. It is because of the cultural significance bring in people like Islamic terrorists, among others, and Islamic criminals has on their nation. The fact is that the nation of Iran, for example, and the nation of America will never coincide because they're two types of different cultures. And when you want to try to coalesce the two, when you really want to try to mix the two together, you get what is happening in places like Sweden and places like Germany. Higher crime rate, women raped a lot more, crime happening on the street all the time, physical violence. And Hillary Clinton wanted to bring that same policy to America. Now, it should be noted that during the Obama administration, John Brennan from the CIA and James Comey from the FBI both said that it's highly likely that Syria will infiltrate, or ISIS will infiltrate, the Syrian refugees. And Hillary knew this. Hillary knew this because WikiLeaks showed emails that even though she understood she'd be putting Americans at risk, she wanted to do it anyways. And I think this is the type of mentality that people like Angela Merkel are having. That they don't care about their own citizens as long as it makes them look good on a world stage. And I think that's the problem with people like her. And I think that's why people like Marine Le Pen and Donald Trump are rising to the forefront of political correctness or political parties. And they are attacking the sanctity or the concept of political correctness. I think you will see this will continue on, and this will happen in Germany. That is a change of political leadership. This will happen all over Europe now due to a new nationalistic move. And the more these Islamic terrorist attacks happen, the more ISIS is given free rein to do abysmal things to people, the more you will see a lot of pissed off people giving off their anger at the polls. And you will see this. And Merkel should be ashamed of herself and any other European leader who willingly puts their citizens in harm's way. And I'm done. Oh, by the way, I'm not sure if you like this or not, but this monologue was nowhere near as good as my other one. I wish I could have my other one. All right, bye.